Brutalism, a style often misunderstood, yet undeniably powerful. Its raw concrete, bold geometry, and unapologetic simplicity have sparked debates for decades. But what exactly is brutalism? And how has this architectural movement influenced interior design, both in the past and present? In this video, we'll dive deep into the world of brutalism, exploring its defining characteristics, its evolution, and how you can incorporate its essence into modern interiors. Join us as we uncover the bold and timeless appeal of brutalism. The term brutalism originates from the French phrase béton brut, meaning raw concrete. While the term specifically refers to the heavy use of unfinished concrete, brutalism has evolved into a broader architectural and design movement that emphasizes rawness, functionality, and honesty in materials. Brutalism emerged in the post-World War II era, primarily between the 1950s and 1970s, as a response to the need for affordable utilitarian buildings. Architects adopted this style to create structures that were not only economical, but also resilient and straightforward. It became synonymous with institutions like universities, government buildings, and housing projects. Its key philosophy? Let the material speak for itself, emphasizing form and function over frivolity. What makes brutalism stand out? Let's break down its defining characteristics. Raw concrete is the hallmark of brutalism. This material isn't just functional but also expressive, often showing the natural imprints of wooden formwork used during construction. These textures tell a story of craftsmanship and practicality. Interiors inspired by brutalism adopt this same philosophy, featuring exposed brick, steel, reclaimed wood, and polished concrete surfaces. Concrete isn't limited to walls or floors, it extends to furniture, decor, and even lighting, creating a cohesive and tactile aesthetic that feels grounded and timeless. Brutalist design is unapologetically bold, with large, imposing forms that make a strong visual statement. Whether it's angular, asymmetrical shapes or repetitive blocky structures, geometry is central to brutalism's dramatic presence. Interiors often reflect this through modular furniture, sculptural shelving units, and oversized lighting fixtures, all designed to emphasize structure, symmetry, and scale. These elements add drama, creating spaces that feel like works of art. At its core, brutalism values purpose over decoration. Every element serves a specific function, with an intentional absence of ornamentation. The clean lines and practical designs reflect its utilitarian roots, where usability was prioritized above all else. In modern interiors, this means multi-purpose furniture, open layouts, and minimal clutter, all contributing to efficient and functional spaces. Brutalism embraces earthy, industrial tones drawn directly from its raw materials, shades of grey from concrete, metallic sheens from steel, and warm browns from wood. These neutral tones are occasionally softened with muted accents like sage green, dusty blue, or soft beige, adding subtle depth and warmth to the otherwise rugged aesthetic. This restrained palette highlights textures and materials, allowing them to take center stage. In its early days, brutalism's influence on interiors was closely tied to its architectural roots. Interiors mirrored the external facades of buildings, with exposed concrete walls, open layouts, and minimal furnishings. Furniture was often modular and functional, made from steel, wood, and plastic. Lighting fixtures were utilitarian, serving to highlight the raw materials rather than provide decorative flair. Brutalism's interiors were stark, often criticized for their cold and uninviting atmosphere, yet they were celebrated for their authenticity and boldness. These spaces were designed to reflect a sense of resilience and purpose, embodying the ethos of the post-war era. Brutalism has made a striking return, redefining modern interiors with its bold industrial aesthetic. But this resurgence is far from the stark, cold brutalism of the past. Instead, today's approach blends raw materials with warmth, functionality with elegance, and structure with livability. Concrete remains at the heart of brutalist interiors, but modern design softens its presence by pairing it with natural wood, plush textiles, and metallic finishes. A concrete kitchen island, for example, gains warmth when combined with rich wooden cabinetry and soft lighting. Living rooms featuring exposed concrete walls feel inviting when softened with upholstered furniture, woven rugs, and natural elements like indoor plants. Beyond materials, functionality is key in contemporary brutalism. The philosophy of form follows function is ever present, seen in multi-purpose furniture and open, clutter-free layouts. A minimalist shelving unit made of steel and wood not only serves as storage, but also enhances the room's aesthetic. Texture plays a pivotal role in balancing the hard industrial feel of brutalism. Soft wool rugs, linen bedding, and velvet cushions contrast beautifully against polished concrete floors and exposed brick walls, making spaces feel more inviting. This textural interplay prevents modern brutalist spaces from feeling too rigid or cold, instead adding layers of warmth and depth. Lighting in modern brutalism is both functional and sculptural. Oversized industrial chandeliers, geometric pendant lights, and recessed LED strips are used to highlight raw materials and create dramatic shadows. A dining room, for instance, may feature a sculptural black metal pendant light, casting intricate shadows on a concrete wall, enhancing the raw textures of the space. Ultimately, modern brutalist interiors celebrate authenticity, durability, and a timeless aesthetic. By integrating warmth, texture, and practical design, this once controversial style has evolved into a refined, livable design movement that embraces simplicity, sophistication, and boldness all at once. Brutalism isn't just for large-scale architecture. It can be seamlessly incorporated into home interiors in a way that feels bold yet livable. If you're drawn to brutalism's raw industrial aesthetic but aren't sure where to start, consider these practical design tips. Begin with small brutalist-inspired decor elements such as a sleek concrete vase, an angular geometric coffee table, or industrial-style lighting fixtures. These accents introduce the essence of brutalism without overwhelming your space. Materiality is key to achieving a brutalist look. Exposed brick walls, polished concrete floors, and steel-framed furniture establish the foundation of the style. However, balancing these hard textures with soft materials such as woven rugs, linen curtains, and warm wooden elements creates a more inviting atmosphere. Geometry plays an essential role in brutalist interiors. Sharp lines, structured forms, and bold architectural furniture, like modular bookshelves, sculptural lighting, and asymmetrical tables, bring an artistic edge to any space. A brutalist colour palette remains neutral and grounded, often featuring shades of grey, warm beige, rich browns, and muted metallics. These tones emphasize the natural textures of raw materials while allowing for subtle accents like sage green, soft blue, or brass elements to create contrast. Finally, layering warmth into a brutalist space is what makes it truly livable. Soft textiles, cozy lighting, and greenery help counterbalance the starkness of concrete and steel, transforming a brutalist-inspired home into an inviting retreat that is as comfortable as it is visually striking. Brutalism's resurgence is more than just a fleeting trend. It reflects a deeper cultural shift toward authenticity, simplicity, and sustainability. In a world dominated by mass production and disposable design, brutalism's raw, unpretentious aesthetic stands out as a return to the essentials. The use of durable, natural materials like concrete, steel, and reclaimed wood aligns seamlessly with sustainable living, making brutalism a preferred choice for eco-conscious designers and homeowners. The philosophy of brutalism also embraces longevity and functionality, rejecting unnecessary ornamentation in favor of clean lines and purposeful design. This approach results in timeless, adaptable spaces that don't follow passing trends, but instead emphasize quality and endurance. Brutalism is also evolving, integrating technology and innovative materials to create ultra-modern spaces while retaining its commitment to authenticity. We now see high-tech brutalist homes that incorporate smart lighting, energy-efficient concrete panels, and adaptive layouts that enhance usability. Ultimately, brutalism today represents more than just a style. It's a movement toward intentional living. By focusing on materials that last, spaces that serve a purpose, and designs that prioritize substance over excess, brutalism continues to evolve as a relevant and forward-thinking approach to modern interiors. From its raw industrial roots to its modern, livable reinterpretations, brutalism continues to challenge and inspire the design world. Whether you're drawn to its boldness or its honesty, incorporating brutalist elements into your space can create a unique and timeless aesthetic. Brutalism is more than just a design style. It's a philosophy of authenticity, functionality, and endurance in a world filled with fleeting trends. What do you think of brutalism? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on this exploration through brutalism interior design. Until next time, keep designing.